Are drivers finally being respected more by Uber? Because Uber says that if you are loyal to them, they will be loyal to you. Hey everyone, this is Kevin the Apptrepreneur, and this was a bombshell of a story. I really wish I was home that I could have commented on this sooner. Instead, I'm like a day late, but we are going to spend a little bit more time than most of the other Uber tubers. Not to say that this video will be better, just that we're going to spend more time on this because this story was like, it's like there was so much going on with this announcement of UberPRO. And what is UberPRO? Well, my eyes are, sorry. UberPRO is a new program Uber's doing that if you maintain a certain star rating and if you don't cancel too many trips, if you maintain a certain acceptance rate, you will start getting bonuses. You might start getting free dent work on your vehicle. You might start getting more discounts on car maintenance. You will even start getting more money. And in some cases, you will even get free college tuition from Uber in return for doing such a good job. Now, this is both good and it's bad. I lean more towards the good in this one, though, which is a rarity with Uber. But let's look at this article from The Verge because screw CNN. I'm sorry, just screw CNN. So, according to this article, Uber drivers who maintain high rates and low cancellation rates can earn rewards like increased take-home pay and free college tuition through Uber's new reward program, UberPRO. It's part of a broader effort by the ride-hailing company to improve relations with its drivers by helping them earn and save more money, but it could also have the effect of discouraging them from driving for other ride-hail apps, aka Lyft, and that's one of the potentially negatives. UberPRO divides drivers into 4 categories: Partner, Gold, Platinum, and Diamond. I actually think that should be, I'm trying to think of something. Horse manure, dirt, a plastic chair, and then a metal chair. I think that's what they probably should be. But okay, Partner, Gold, Platinum, and Diamond. Drivers in the Partner category need to maintain a 4.85 rating and a cancellation rate of 4%. To gain status, they must earn points on every trip during fixed 3 months periods. And the points they earn in one period go towards unlocking status and more rewards in the next. So, yeah, basically behave. And unfortunately, in this case, the star grade has officially become important again. You know all those videos that say, don't worry about the star grade, just drive? Well, now they've made the star grade super important again. I admit that for a while I was telling people, don't worry about the star grade because unless you're doing like a really bad job, you're gonna probably stay above 4.6. But now you gotta stay at 4.85 to get these bonuses. That's a heck of a lot harder, especially if you drive the surge hours where everyone is drunk. But continuing. The rewards include cash back on fuel purchases, discounts on vehicle maintenance, and free 24/7 roadside assistance. So I guess that means you can cancel AAA. Drivers that achieve Platinum and Diamond status qualify for increases of 3 and 6% respectively on time and distance rates. I think it should get up an extra 10%, but you know what? 6 is somewhat close, so yeah. This could translate to significantly higher earnings for some drivers. In fact, you know what? I'm going to break the silence. I'm just going to say it. Gio, I'm happy for you on this. I know this is kind of like a spoiler. People in Chicago are going to take advantage of this, so you know what? Differences aside, I'm glad you're going to be making more money. Maybe you can even cut 10 hours out of your driving schedule. Who knows? So, drivers can also enjoy rewards such as faster airport pickups and free dent repair. Platinum and Diamond status drivers are also eligible for online classes at Arizona State University, completely tuition-free. Drivers can take English language courses as well as entrepreneurship classes. Yeah, that's suiting, I think. As part of the deal with ASU. And if they don't have time to attend or don't want to, they can transfer the ASU reward to a family member. That's actually really nice. I was actually wondering when I first read this what was going to happen, but again, I read it from CNN and they suck. Seriously, fire Don Lemon. And I was kind of wondering, like, well, what if you don't want to go to college? Apparently you can transfer it. So it's like, okay, that's actually really good. So here's a little chart of what we're looking at here. So as you can see, Partner has just a few things. It has up to 5% cash back on gas at all stations, up to 6.5 cash back on gas at Exxon and Mobil stations, up to 25% off car maintenance, and consecutive trip promotions. That's the basic rewards you're going to get. And then it gets more and more. Now, if you get your way up to the Diamond, all the awards you can get are those for including earn up to 6% extra on time and distance rates, recognition in the driver app. You know, remember those little badges? I guess there's going to be like a little badge or a sticker on the rider's end. Quest promotions. See trip duration and direction. That's actually a really nice feature. That is a very nice feature. Now, granted, you can only not accept so many trips, because that's what you need to get to the status. So I don't know if it's useful at that point. Because you're basically not cherry picking if you want to get to the Diamond status. You're just accepting everything. But you know what? It is nice so that maybe once in a while you see, they're really not going very far. I'm just going to pass on them. So that's actually a nice feature. And you can actually get that on the Platinum. The Gold just notifies you of long trips. But once you get the Platinum or Diamond, you can see where all the trips are, how long it's going to take, all that jazz. That's actually a really nice feature. So, you have priority support. You have free 24/7 roadside assistance starting at Gold. 100% tuition coverage. That starts at Platinum. Now, the two Diamond exclusive features are faster pickups at airport and free dent repair. That free dent repair is probably very important because our cars get dented a heck of a lot more than you realize. Heck, Taco Lady, as I call her, you know, the lady who threw her tacos at the driver, that escalated because apparently they put a dent in the driver's car, and the driver, she just didn't want to deal with it. So overall, that's all very nice. And you know what? It does reward people who have been hardworking driving. Now, I think people should be grandfathered into this, of course. Uber's not going to do that. Now, why are they doing this? Well, we'll talk about that in a few minutes. So, quote, "We're really excited about all this," said Ollie Weisbowski, product lead at Uber. "Drivers won't have to pay for tuition through our partnership. By using this, anyone could accelerate their path to where they want to go next." There's an ad. UberPRO isn't rolling out nationwide quite yet, though. Uber wants to test out in various locations before deciding to scale the program. To start out, UberPRO will be available for 100% of drivers in Seattle, Chicago. See, Gio, you're gonna get to take advantage of this. New Orleans and Phoenix. Now, I have my own personal suspicions on why this is. I think these are the lowest paying markets, if I recall. So it makes sense to kind of see if that would encourage people to drive more in the lowest paying markets. That's probably why they're starting. However, it will also be live for 50% of drivers in Denver, New Jersey, Orlando, and Tampa. What 50% get to be part of it? Who knows? I'm going to guess it's going to be part of your rating and how active of a driver you are. To be sure, this is not just a program for professional drivers. Uber wants it to be something available to part-timers as well. And it's true. It is true. The criteria is you have to have a 4.85 star grade and you have to have an acceptance rating that's like 96%. A lot of people can do that, even if you're just doing it part-time. So yeah, in theory, you could do this part-time and get the benefits. So that is nice. That is very nice. This is not just a program aimed at drivers who are driving 40 or more hours a week, Daniel Danker, head of driver product at Uber, told The Verge. Over half the drivers that are going to be in UberPRO, Gold, Platinum, or Diamond drive less than 30 hours a week. This is really about recognizing commitment and quality across drivers, whether they drive a whole bunch or less. This is true. Uber drivers are independent contractors who lack many of the benefits and protections of salaried employment. Uber argues this gives drivers the flexibility to work at their leisure and be their own boss, but some drivers feel as if they're at the mercy of Uber's algorithm, and in fairness, you still are, even with this. Last year, in the midst of the many scandals and lawsuits that roiled the company, Uber launched its 180 Days of Change effort aimed at improving driver conditions. Highlights included a new in-app tipping option for drivers, allowing drivers to message riders, additional layers of feedback for bad ratings, and more money for out-of-the-way pickups. And then in April 2018, the company rolled out a redesigned drivers app with input from actual drivers. The app was noticeably less cluttered with a better method of tracking overall earnings and workarounds that solve for connectivity issues. Yeah, but I'm going to say this right now. That whole with input from actual drivers, I still highly doubt that. I still highly doubt it. If they were giving input, they still weren't listening to the bigger picture, which is actually this. Like this pay more money, this reward drivers who are loyal. This is stuff that drivers wanted a year ago, and we're just now getting it. Anyway, but it also allowed quicker access to quests, badges, and other gamified elements. Gamified, I love that. I love it because, yeah, Uber tried to turn it into a game as if that was going to rile the base. And it's like, no, we want more money, morons. Of the driver app that critics dismissed as psychological tricks meant to keep drivers on the road longer. Should we add points in status to that mix now? Yes. Is Uber still gaming this? I wonder. Danker said UberPRO is intended to reward drivers for quality service, not necessarily keep them driving longer hours or discourage them from using other apps, although it will probably do some of that. The motivation really is recognizing what drivers are doing on Uber, he said. It's not so focused on what drivers are doing elsewhere. I'm really focused on recognizing what drivers are doing on Uber. So, okay, let's go back to this chart up here because I think that's a good place to... Boy, the Mercedes-Benz are really advertising heavily. Yeah, so there we go. So anyway, my thoughts on this. This is undoubtedly a very, very positive thing. More money, more benefits, college tuition. You know what? I might have, if I went back to driving for Uber and was given college tuition credits, I might even take those last few classes I need just to get my degree. I was actually very close to getting my degree. I don't know, maybe I choked. I really don't like school. But there are some other things that pointed out. Is this just another psychological trick Uber is playing on us? Are they just trying to gamify it even more? Does it discourage you from driving other apps? Of course it does. Of course it does. Of course it does. At the same time, these are actual tangible benefits. Tangible in the sense that there's more money. You can save on gas. You can save on maintenance repair, which in all fairness, it looks like they're just giving out to anyone. You can get college credits. If you don't need them, you can pass them along. That is a very, very nice benefit. And, what else? Let's see here. Free dent repair. Man, I've got dents in my car. I could use some free dent repair. My car isn't, Uber will approve it, but it's definitely lagging a little bit. I need a new car if I'm going to do this again. So anyway, things like this actually make it so that I kind of want to do Uber again. It does work. Now, why are they doing it? Well, I think they're doing it for a pretty obvious reason. The drivers are officially fed up. We're hearing more and more stories of drivers getting attacked, of drivers not getting paid. Heck, they're actually mobilizing. They're not turning on the app. They're protesting at City Hall. The UK definitely took them to court a long time ago. They're still fighting them in court, but basically the drivers are at that breaking point. It seems like they're mobilizing more than ever. And so this is a step in the positive direction. And here's another way this could be good, because this will attract drivers away from Lyft. Now, Lyft always copies Uber, whether it's good or bad. But here's the thing. Lyft and Uber have always been copying each other to go to the bottom. And I've said for years, and Randy from the former Uberman channel said this, if the drivers make it difficult for riders to get rides, then maybe we could start getting the companies to move up. This might be the thing that gets them to start paying more, because Lyft will have to come back and do a program. And they'll have to either match it, which might not make a dent, or they might have to offer a little bit more. You never know. Maybe this is the start of the two companies competing for drivers to the point where they're going up, not down. This is an enthusiastically good thing that they are doing. Now, am I suspicious of the motives? Of course. And there might be a goose egg in here somewhere. There really might be a goose egg. We don't know. We do not know. That's just the way it is. So, but so far, good. I am in favor of Uber paying someone. Now, do I just want them to raise the rates? Yes. I still think they should raise the time rate, which they seem to be doing, and the mileage rate. But giving bonuses is a step in the right direction. Giving rewards is a step in the right direction. All this is a step in the right direction. And if Lyft follows suit, I don't know if it's ever going to be the way it used to be, but maybe we can start getting close to that again. And that would be a really, really awesome thing. And heck, you know what? I would even get back on the road if this really starts to take off. Granted, I probably don't qualify for diamond. I probably qualify for gold. I could work my way up, but I have to get my Prius first. So anyway, before we end this and before everything else, I want to make one more quick little announcement because I'm going to say this now partially just so that people know what's going on. I've been getting the emails, and yes, I am aware of the Ride with Peterson situation. I know you guys probably really want to know my opinion because I have been in both Ride with Peterson's videos and I have been in Uberman's videos, Randy's. And I will be making a video commenting on the situation, but it won't be till Monday. I'm sorry, there's some personal stuff going on, and I want some time to not only digest it, but, you know, it's a very delicate situation because I'm friends with both. And I'm just going to, and I see all the other UberTubers jumping in. I will talk about it. It's not going to be till like Sunday or Monday, though. And when I talk about it, let's just say, don't expect me to be feeding to the drama. I really try not to do that. I learned my lesson. And, you know, so much so, like, that's why, you know, that's one of the reasons why this is the first time I've even mentioned the rideshare revolution in one of my videos in a long time, because I'm just kind of over with it. So, you know what, Gio, we might never get along, but you know what? I'm glad this has come to Chicago. I'm so glad that you're going to be making more money. Seriously. Just honestly, congrats. Show them how it's done. And I will explain what some of my change of heart is on Monday, but I will comment, just not right now. I wanted to focus on this first. But in the meantime, UberPRO, what do you guys think? Do any of you qualify? Does this make you want to drive even more? I would love to know. So comment below, like, favorite, share, subscribe. If you enjoy my videos, consider becoming a Patreon member. It's totally optional, of course, but even as little as $1 a month goes a long way to helping this channel run smoothly. And as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.